Hello. Good morning again. My name is Alan Townsend. I'm coming after you with another video. Now in the aftermath of Chapter 8. I have to tell you, getting these pistons in this engine was not an easy task because of the kind of tool I was using. But other than that, I got 7 of the pistons in the engine, but I'm still missing one piston. That's the part I gotta get. The piston which y'all saw me hold up in that picture. That piston I accidentally damaged trying to get his connecting rod onto it. So now I gotta buy another piston. So that piston y'all saw me had in that picture is damaged. I gotta get another one to replace that one. And anyway, I got the jam about. It's still a bit stiff right now. It's still a bit stiff, even though I'm able to turn it, but it's still a little tough. But I'm able to turn it. It's still a little stiff, but I can still turn it though. You see that? See them pistons come up? At least I can turn it. I couldn't do it before. But I'm very sure once I put the oil on it, the lubrication, once this engine is fully lubricated, I'm sure everything will be all right because the holes are cleaned out. The pistons got new rings on them, so this engine should be pretty much okay. But fortunately, until I get that other piston, I'm not able to put it back into the car yet. This is my only hangup. Right now, I'm about one step away from getting ready to put this engine back into the car. I just need that one final piston in that hole right there. Other than that, as you can see, I got the drive shaft back on and everything. I got the drive shaft back on. You see the flywheel. You see the flywheel back on it and everything. Yeah, in front of the engine. Front of the engine right here. You know, everything is back in order. No problems at all. I'm very certain once I get this thing back into the engine, everything will work itself out. I'm very sure because if I can turn it, even though I got a new starter, the starter should be able to turn it. If I can turn it, the starter can turn it. But before I put the starter on this engine, let me get it some motor oil, some clean, fresh 10W30 motor oil. Because it'd be just like this. It's like this engine has a new lifespan on it now. Let me show you this thing. This is the tool I use. Let me open it up and show it to y'all. But I tell you, I will rent this piston, but I will rent this piston compressor, but I will never buy one. This thing. See, it has them two little straps, them two little bottom straps. That's what does the compressing of the thing. Because these pistons, because of this tool, they were just as hard to put back in than they were to get out. And not to mention, the way this tool should have been invented, it should have been one whole scrap doing the compressing. Not these two little vinyl scraps. It's these two little vinyl scraps, these aluminum scraps. That's what's doing the compressing. When you turn this thing, using this L piece. But I tell you, I would never buy this thing. I might rent it, but I would never buy it. Because a job that would took me maybe 1 hour, I spent 4 hours trying to get them pistons in that engine because of this thing, the poor way this thing was constructed. I'm going to try to see if I can go online. I would only buy this only if I really have to, but I would never buy one. If I do buy it, it'd be only because I can't find nothing better. That's the only reason. Okay, let me put this back in the box. I still got one more piston on the coming soon. I can't put the engine back into this car until I get that. Until I get that piston in. So my folks, that is that. Like I said, and by the way, I decided to paint the engine white using heat paint, because I'm sure y'all noticed that here in this picture. I painted the engine white using spray paint, even though it wasn't the best choice. Cause look at it, it's covered with my greasy handprints. But again, I only did it to preserve the engine. To preserve this engine, because after years of rusting. I even painted the timing chain cover. I even painted the timing chain cover. The same color. I even painted the timing chain cover. The same color. So I can preserve it over the years. Okay, folks. That is that. This concludes the end of chapter 8. When I get chapter 9, you'll see me start lowering this engine back into this car behind me. That'll be chapter 9. Okay, be downtown and sign off for chapter 8. Okay, bye.